Let's pause for a moment. Notice how the judge immediately links bond conditions to consequences. In criminal court, once you're granted bond, you're on a tight leash. Think of it like probation light. Break even a minor condition, the whole deal can collapse. So, when she says serious consequences, she's not.
Guess what happens now? He goes with you.
Not sure why he has this device on his phone.
I don't know, but there's a bond condition. And when you don't live up to the bond condition, there are consequences. Just like anything in life. When you have a criminal case, you have conditions that you have to live by. And when you don't, there are very serious consequences. Mr. Steyer, you're on bond for fleeing a police officer. The report is that your device is in lockout, and it's been in lockout since 10/24.
Sir, can we address the need for this bond condition?
I don't remember the case, so let's do PC real quick.
Yes, Judge.
And then we'll go from there.
So on August 17th, 2024, at approximately 2 a.m., the officers observed a vehicle with a defective tail lamp and tried to initiate a traffic stop. The vehicle had ample opportunities to stop at multiple well-lit parking lots, but drove 0.46 miles of the final stop location. The defendant had red glossy eyes and continuously, I apologize. The defendant had red glossy eyes and the vehicle was running, and the officers also observed a slight odor of an alcoholic beverage from the defendant's body. The defendant had slurred speech and repeated, "I'm just trying to go home. I came from work," but the defendant could not specify his place of work. The defendant denied drinking alcohol, and the officers found an open container of color XO brandy container under the...
Hold up. Did y'all catch that open container and an unholstered firearm under the seat? That's not just reckless. That's potentially a recipe for felony charges. Yet, he was only charged with fleeing. Either this officer fumbled the playbook, or the case files got some serious gaps. What do you think? Is that sloppy policing or just lucky breaks?
They're alleging him to have violated. You want to help me out?
Sorry?
This is Steyer.
Yes.
Please.
I have him here. He doesn't have any previous violations. It's just that the device is in lockout.
What device?
The ignition interlock device.
So they put an ignition interlock. I guess the magistrate put an ignition interlock on it.
Charged with DWI.
Yes, conditions were ordered on August 28th. And
I get it, but he's alleged of alcohol in the car. I don't know. Begs the question, why didn't they charge him?
It should have been a deviation of you, Judge. We're talking to the officers. It should have been a different charge.
I can't say this should have been a different charge. Officers are officers. We're supposed to allow them to do their job. And when their job doesn't rise to what folk think it should be, then all of a sudden they didn't do their job right. We want to talk to the supervisor.
Now, here's where it gets messy. No field sobriety test. No DWI charge. Yet, there's an ignition interlock device ordered. Sounds like someone jumped the gun on restrictions without full evidence. Legally, this sets up a shaky foundation. Can bond conditions be enforced if the underlying charge wasn't even filed?
DWI, and whether the state thinks it's shoddy work or not, we don't punish the defendant because the officer did shoddy work.
But we punish them for having bond conditions and not...
I fully understand that, and that's why I wanted to address the need for the bond condition as well as the bond. I understand that the machine's not working or it's in a lockout status, but I'd also like to address why we're having it. So you didn't put it on there.
I didn't, but I think that it's a reasonable restriction when it is, for all intents and purposes. They just didn't charge it because maybe they had an officer that was a rookie, didn't know what they were doing. I can't tell you how many reports that I have see here that might as well have been written in Mandarin, you know?
From the defense perspective, this is
I understand
that we have to work with, and if they've got a rookie or if they've got a shoddy investigation, that shouldn't be his.
This moment is key. The judge draws a hard line. She's not letting Mr. Steyer off just because the machine might be broken. Why? Because the court doesn't care about excuses. They care about compliance. And if your court-ordered alcohol monitor isn't working, it's your problem, even if the machine's at fault. Harsh, maybe, but that's bond.
I was saying, I don't understand why it's locked. I called the people about it. I told them they were like, it's a troubleshoot with your device. We'll try to figure it out on our end. But they never give no information about what to do.
He can remedy that today, Judge.
No. Figure out now. I'm not going to let him go and then try to figure it after the fact. I'd like to do it now. What do you think? Do you know why it's in lockout?
I don't, that's what I'm looking at right now. So, because for all of our other devices we have, I don't see anything on the 24th or past that until the email sent to the HR.
Would you mind looking into, please, as to why it's in lockout? It might take a little bit.
I
And
understand.
have you take a seat in the jury box while we figure this out, and then maybe 5-10 minutes, we'll come back and we'll
I
see.
understand.
And then,
From the defense perspective, we should still address the need of this. I mean, the officer is part of the state. He is part of the state's witnesses. They didn't make the allegation. They didn't file the charges. I'm still contesting outside of the fact that the machine doesn't work. And mind you, he didn't make the machine. He doesn't calibrate the machine. If the machine doesn't work, that could be no fault of his own, and we can correct that today.
Watch this power move. The judge orders a drug and alcohol test on the spot. Real-time decisions like these are common in courtrooms trying to separate bluff from truth. If Mr. Steyer is clean, he might earn some goodwill. But if that test pops dirty, game over.
if you're dirty, cross that bridge when we get there.
Sir.
My only concern, Mr. Steyer, is public safety. Nothing else matters in my life. And if you're going to play adult games, or if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes or you get adult consequences, right? When you act like a child, we treat you like a child. If you do great things, then we congratulate you and reward you, right?
Sir.
Okay, just take a seat for a moment here. We'll be
Thanks,
back. All right, Mr. Slider. So I'm not happy with it.
I know.
It's unacceptable. He's in lockout. A court order is a court order. You know, he's in lockout because he failed to go get it calibrated. Not because of this, not because of that, because he didn't call, no. You failed to go get it locked down, or you failed to go get it calibrated. That's why it's in lockout. I send you to go to
The gavel drop. Bond revoked. New bond set at 501, more than 50x the original. That's not just a fine, it's a message. When judges feel their orders are being ignored, they'll make an example. Actions meet consequences. And trust me, in this courtroom, there's no grace for games.
consequences, Mr. Steyer. He goes with you. I'm sorry, but I can't continue to do it, man. It's unacceptable.
Judge, are you revoking his bond? What are you going to set the new bonds at?
5,001.
5,000 more than the original bond,
Oh,
which is 5,000?
what's it at now? Is it 100?
Let me check.
It's at 100. So 5,001.
So bond, okay.
5,000.